with my I must admit I got a gutter. Shotty with the grab it, let the go. Now I make them sick with every fit I want my brother clothes. Play with this, we end it quick, I saw my brother's soul. Cross with my brother, then know you crossing me. They wishing for me wanna me. But left for me and they all gon' see. I went hard for y'all to leave. Like I'm Mr. Old Streets, yeah. Back when they didn't know me, yeah. I swear that it's so deep, yeah. Like I be the Kobe, yeah, yeah. Clutching up on the highway. Riding down the strip trying to make a pick on a Friday. Always on my tip, wanna get at me sideways. Wanna trip, we gon' better high rate. I'm still with the but not the same homies. I done lost the chain and watch some change on me. I walked through the rain, they watched it rain on me. I took all the pain, they left the blame on me. I ain't want the fame, I swear the fame chose me. Tried to switch my lane, but it still came on me. Really hate this game, I use the same old cheat. I see baloney, still the same old me. They can't wait for me to break, they just wanna steal my way. Go to war up the score for the then they still hate. I do more for by the day. I'm for my that laid away. In love with my I must admit I got a gutter. Shotty with the grab it, let the go. Now I make them sick with every fit I want my brother clothes. Play with this, we end it quick, I saw my brother's soul. Cross with my brother, then know you crossing me. They wishing for me wanna me. But left for me and they all gon' see. I went hard for y'all to leave. Like I'm Mr. Old Streets, yeah. Back when they didn't know me, yeah. I swear that it's so deep, yeah. Like I be the Kobe, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in. To 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA. Basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. For the Portland Trail Blazers, they come in off a loss to the Wizards in Washington. Now, here is Young. Pass to Mobley. And here is McDaniels. Now, here is Young. No good from outside. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, that's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Now, here is Young, following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. Cloak loose. At the top of the key, Thompson. Halliburton right side. Back to Thompson. Pass to Holmgren. Now Halliburton. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And here's Leonard from three. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Young taking his time here. Inside. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, sweet pass by Trae Young. Working the pick and roll and disrupted the defense.
Thompson outside. Evan Mobley with the rebound. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. Now we talked about the unique challenge of Kawhi Leonard. From his perspective, Coach said Kawhi's strength is the issue. You can throw a lot at him and he'll just fight through it. So intelligence is the key. High IQ defense against a high IQ player. Back to you.
Thanks, David. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite. I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
To the paint. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky, but when he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Young, good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Thompson in the post. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by the Magic.
He creates such a great opportunity. Right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Here's Halliburton. Here's Leonard. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Here's Young. Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. It's a 5-point game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. You know, Brent, throughout his career, Kawhi Leonard has always been sensational on both ends of the floor.
It's a great point, Kevin, and it's sort of making me think about history. You know how history can sometimes be boring, but it's something you should study. Kawhi Leonard is that kind of player. Young guys should be studying what Kawhi represents in terms of his two-way prowess, dominating on the offensive end, and just a menace on defense. So kids, history is important. Study Kawhi Leonard. Young with some of the fastest hands in the NBA. Easy to see why.
Thompson, high post. There's 1:47 left here in the opening quarter. And he comes up with the deuce.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Pass to Finney-Smith. To the inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Young's shot is off. Trailblazers trailed by 5. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 1:15 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Halliburton.
And you know Mobley was in that shooter's head. Evan, as good as they come defensively.
Young with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Young outside to the middle and stolen by Leonard. At the elbow, it's Thompson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
Play showing a little bit of speed in the open floor there as he gets up the lane in transition.
Young outside to the left side wing. Down low. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now McDaniels. Smart, wide open, he fires. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Halliburton, the guy you just continue to see grow game by game. An exceptional talent, a great mind.
Portland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much. Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far.
Mobley wide open. That 3 off the mark. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Magic lead by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we... And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. You hear some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot doctors.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is really where the rubber meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis? Yeah, and how about Ball just working his way right through the contact that time?
Out to the right wing. Nurkic with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Mobley. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Mobley. The kick out to Young. Nurkic with it. Lets the 3 fly. The shot misses. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Back in the late 80s and early 90s, Brent, the Blazers had a real chance to win some titles.
Oh, man, they ran into some great teams, too, Kevin. The bad boy Pistons and then the Bulls, obviously, with Michael Jordan. Winning a title in those days took something special, and the Blazers were right there.
To the right side. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Maxey. The shot missing. Excellent D there from Ball. Out left to the wing. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. There's the steal. Kennard on the wing. Traps in the tray. Kennard got himself on the board with 3 there.
And you love that. That's one of the strengths of Luke Kennard's game.
Now, here's ball. Gallinari is screened. Just 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by the Magic. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
Nice read by Max. He sees it, hits it, done.
Outside ball. Pass to Jovic. So here's Gallinari. Lays it up off the glass.
Showing some nice body control, outstanding at keeping his composure and continuing to play at his speed is Gallinari.
Left side, Portis. The kick out to Lopez. There's the triple. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Outside ball. And Ball slams it in.
And love these plays when Lonzo Ball shows you just how athletic he is.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. Portis the screen. Picked him clean. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here's Halliburton. Still yet to score. To the left wing. Clock at 6. Back to Holmgren. And there's a minute 45 left from the first half of basketball. Good D by Lopez.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Kicks it out to Maxey. Feibel for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Feibel got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
And Lopez has it in the corner. No good on the triple. Trailblazers trailed by 4. Here's Leonard. Some solid defense from Maxey. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Orlando. Pass to Portis. Back to Maxey. .40 seconds left in the first half of the game. Lopez outside. Pulls it up. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Here's Jovic. No scoring in this one. Here's Portis. Finished off the break. And the Magic lead by 6.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And so it's the Orlando Magic with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Trailblazers trailed by 6. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the board.
And so here's Portland. They trail by 6. Gallinari is screened. Halliburton, that's good. Halliburton's got the first basket of the second half here for the Trailblazers.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint. Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Mobley right side. Outside Portis. 6 on the shot clock. Young in the corner. Lets it go from deep. And Holmgren pulls it down.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Mobley is screened. To the middle. Outside Portis. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Portis has got 5 points so far.
And Portis has become a bit more of a volume three-point shooter, settling into what they do offensively.
Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
And that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Outside Leonard. Gallinari in the corner. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Pass to McDaniels. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Ball's not loose. And stolen by Thibault. They push it up 4 on 3. Leonard with the steal. And here's the fast break. Gallinari leading the way. Pass to Halliburton. Screen by Leonard. And it's Halliburton penetrating. That one goes. Count it. Halliburton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Athleticism showing off here for Halliburton. He gets where he needs to be. A nice job on that drive.
Young with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. McDaniels gets a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Young, no good.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
On defense, Orlando. The lead is 2. Screen by Nurkic. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
And Halliburton just springing off the floor. Defense couldn't stop him once he got airborne.
Lopez a screen. Here's Maxey. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Magic started out 0 of 1 from the line. This is their only other attempt earlier.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
And they are amped up right now. I mean, after trailing for so long and then trimming that margin, finally they take the lead.
Nurkic plays with a little bit of that edge, a little bit of moxie, and that toughness is something that teammates can rally behind.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Orlando leading. 1:05 left in the third quarter. Picked by Finney Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Portland grabs the miss. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. It'll be the 4th game in a 7-game road trip. Halliburton outside. And the basket is good. Halliburton's got 8 points.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Outside, Maxey. And Lopez throws it down.
Not just hanging out there on the perimeter, Lopez attacking the rim.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Halliburton, no good. Good if it goes. And that one released in time, but no good. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Magic out in front. They lead by 1.
The Trailblazers, 33.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Maxey with it. Outside, Smart. Knocks down the 3-ball. Smart's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Orlando. Now Ball. There's a screen by Porter. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. The Magic making a switch here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Trailblazers trail by 4. Ball with it. Maxey covering. There's a screen by Porter. The kick out to Ball. Back to Porter. 3-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. Porter's got his first 3 points of the game.
They set him up. Porter's going to knock him down. He's a terrific shooter who can do some damage from anywhere.
Here's Maxey. The kick out to Lopez. The Magic again can't hit. Outside, Ball. Back to Porter. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Thibault.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Maxey. Maxey on the wing. Lopez a screen. Maxey, no good. Portland trailing here. Thompson left side. Lopez outside. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Maxey looking it over. And Lopez has it in the corner. Pass to Maxey. The Magic need to get a shot off here. No good from Finney-Smith. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He knows every possession is critical now. Here's a chance for them to retake the lead.
And they have done well to stick around these last few minutes.
To take the lead, Halliburton. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Orlando leading. Mobley right side. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Smart on the wing. Another miss by Orlando.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Inside. Halliburton, that's good. Halliburton's got the lead up to 1 now for the Trailblazers.
And Halliburton looks absolutely unfazed by the moment.
Mobley outside. Trying to end the drought. And Mobley throws it down. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul. Now, here's Halliburton. Out to Thompson. Nobody near Leonard. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Here's Young. He gets that one.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout.
See yourself on the screen.
Substitution. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter of this one. First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead.
So valuable to this team. Halliburton gives them whatever they need when they need it. This guy is both patient and prolific.
Young outside. Mobley up top. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. From outside, off the mark.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
To the inside. Porter. Got it.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Thybulle on the wing. Pass to McDaniels. Knocks it loose. Young outside. Misses the three. A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
Outside Leonard. Yes!
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Pass to Mobley. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play.
Defensive
That
foul.
one on Holmgren.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop. He's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. And a deep three from Young. Can't connect from long distance. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. A narrow win under difficult.